Good day, everyone. Garrett with More Financial Management here. As we're wrapping up 2023, I wanted to talk to you briefly about how our emotions are so often tied to our finances, specifically our portfolio values. And we'll talk about a couple of lessons that I want you to walk away with as a result. Jumping right in, let's think about this hypothetically that you check in on your portfolio in 2023 at four random times. Okay, so the first time you check in is February 2nd. You're already up over 9%. You might just feel great, right? You have this good feeling about the markets. You begin to think about all the wonderful things that are going to happen if we continue going up at this rate. And you're just feeling good. July 31st rolls around, and oh my gosh, you were affirmed, right? It is turning out to be just a phenomenal year. You knew you were right. Things are just feeling great. You continue to extrapolate and just maybe run some mental numbers about what the end of the year might look like if we continue on this pace. Wow. Then October 27th rolls around, and a big chunk of those gains have just dissipated. You're only up 5%. You're wondering what in the world happened. Your mind starts to race. You begin to think about what's going to happen if you continue on this downward trend now. Oh man, this could get ugly real quick. Where's all my money going to go? What's retirement going to look like for me now? So on and so forth. And then just recently, November 29th, you're back up to 16% with what wound up being a great year. And you fill in the blank. Whatever emotions you were feeling at the time, think back on that. This is a chart from JP Morgan. The gray bars represent what the stock market did in any given year. The red dots represent just how much the market declined at some given point during that year. Its maximum drawdown in any given year. And to simplify this so that you don't have to, what this chart tells us is that the average annual decline of the U.S. stock market is about 14%. Okay, that's just average. You should go into this fully expecting that the U.S. stocks that you own are at some point going to be down 14% on average at some point during any given year. Now, here's the more important part, is that despite those intra-year declines, the U.S. stock market has grown on average by about 10% per year. Okay. A couple of takeaways here. Number one is that checking your account more often obviously is not going to help the performance of your account. In fact, it's probably going to hurt it. Think back to those emotions and how so often we extrapolate based on what has happened just recently. Is the market up? Oh my gosh, we got to get in on this. Let's be more aggressive so that we capture even more gains. Or conversely, oh my gosh, we're down a little bit. What if this continues? We got to get out of the market. We got to be more conservative so that we stop the bleeding, right? And so often our natural inclinations are to do the wrong thing at the wrong time. Number two, try not to tie your emotions to short-term fluctuations of the market. Believe me, I do that enough for the both of us. It's part of my job. It's part of my job to call you and let you know what's going on and if we do need to make a change. So please leave that up to me. It's not a whole lot of fun. So I'd rather that I do it than you do it. And finally, focus on what you can control. Okay, focus on your financial plan and what you can control. If you're working towards retirement, focus on things like how much you're saving. If you're in retirement, focus on pulling a reasonable amount of money out of your accounts, a sustainable amount of money out of your accounts. And certainly don't focus on the everyday fluctuations of the market. That's out of your control, and it's out of my control too. I hope that helps a bit. As always, please don't hesitate to reach out if we can talk about any of this further, if there's anything else that I can help you with. Hope you all have a wonderful Christmas season. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.